Hello friends, welcome back. So before we style our hero section, I need to make one change. So as you can see, this div starts here and ends here. So I need to cut this ending div. Okay, so we need to cut this ending div and we need to paste it after this SVG. Let's save this. Okay, now we can style our hero section. So this was one change which you need to make. Now here is the main container and we have two div inside this. Okay, two sub containers. So let me first add a comment. So this is the main container. Okay, let's comment this out. Then this is the left container. Okay, so left sub container. Let me add a comment here. Now this is right sub container. Okay, I'll show you exactly what I'm doing so you will get an idea. Let me make this small. Okay, so now let me save this. So whatever changes I'll do, you will see here. So this is the left sub container, means this part. Tailwind CSS mastery and this paragraph, make good looking website. Okay, as you can see here, this is the left container and this thing is on the right container. Okay, so that's what we wanted to make. So that's why I have written the comment left container and right container. To make things more clear, what we can do is we will add a border to it. Once this is done, then we can remove the border. Just to show you, okay, border 4 and then border red, let's say 500. Okay, let's save this. So we are getting the entire container. This is the main container. Okay, now this is the left container. So I'll do a class of border 4 and color should be, let's say, green 500. Okay, let's save this. So we are getting this left container. This should be on the left side. And now this is the right container. So let me give some border here as well. So border 4 and border, let's say yellow 500. Okay, let's save this. Now this is the right container, means it should be on the right side and this green one should be on the left side. So to make this left right, we need to add float left to this container and here we need to add float right. Okay, let me save this. So now this container is on the left side, this is on the right side, but as you can notice, we are losing the height of this container. To fix this, after this right sub container, okay, we need to add one more div with a class of clear both. Okay, and we need to close this div. Once I save this, now as you can see, we are getting back the height of the main container. Okay, so this is very important. So just remember that we have to fix in this way. Okay, now this is float left and this is float right. Okay, but as you can notice, this container is taking so much space and the next container is coming down. So what we want to do is, if you can see this container is overlapping this container. Okay, or the left container is overlapping the right container. So for that reason, we need to remove this float left and instead we can add absolute. Okay, once I do absolute and if I save this, now both this container are side by side and this left container is overlapping the right one. So this is what we wanted. Okay, and as you can notice here, this is in the center. Okay, so for that we will give some positioning to this. So I want it from top, I want it to be 56 and from left I need this to be 0. Okay, if I save this, now it is going outside of this container, main container. So what we can do is inside the main container I will add a class which is called relative, and if I save this, now this will be inside this container and this is overlapping this. That's what we wanted, right? Now you can also give the width for this. So width I'll give half. If I save this, now you can see this width has increased. Okay, and here also we can give a width of, let's say, 2/3. Okay, now we will style this h1 tag and this p tag, so things will be very clear. Class that is going to be font black. If I save this, now this will be bold. Now I need to give the size for this, so text 7XL. Save this. Now as you can see, we are getting a bolder font, and then we need I don't want the line height, so I'll do leading none. Okay, and now I need some space in between this letter, so tracking wider. If I save this, okay, the text is getting very highlighted, so it looks good. Now what we need is we need the gradient color for this text. So what I'll do is first we need to remove the text color, so I'll do text transparent. Once I save this, the text color will go away. Now I need to add bg gradient. Okay, so bg gradient to right means it will start from left and it will end to right. Okay, then we will give the bg color. Okay, so bg gradient, sorry, we need to give the color from green 400 to blue 500. Okay, let me save this. Now this entire h1 tag is getting a gradient, but we don't want that, so to avoid that we will do bg clip text. Okay, let's save this. Now we are getting the gradient for only this text. Okay, not for the entire h1 tag. So this is what we wanted. Okay, now we will add some styling for p tag. So class that is going to be text gray 600 and size will be text lg. Okay, let me save this, and we need to give some break. So break tag, now it is coming down. So as you can notice, we have finished this part, but still there should be some spacing here. Okay, as you can see, we are having some space in between this, so let's do that. So I will add margin. Okay, so margin bottom can be 6. Save this. Okay, this is looking better. Right now I am not removing this border because we will remove this at the very end. Okay, this border green one we will remove at the end. Once the entire thing is ready, then we can do it. Now we will style the right hand side. So here is the h3 which we want to style. So class that is going to be, let me keep this on the left side so you will see this. So here the class will be font black again, then text color will be blue 500, and text size is text 5XL. If I save this, as you can see, we are getting this, and this is up to. Okay, let me make this. Okay, and now what we need is we need this to be absolute. Okay, absolute, and from the right it should be 0, and from top it should be 56. If I save this, okay, it is coming here. Then we need to rotate this. Okay, so transform and rotate, we need 90. Okay, so rotate 90, not minus 90, only 90. Now as you can see, we are getting this kind of text which we wanted, which is our goal. Then what else we need? We need the z index to be 30. Okay, so it will remain at the top. Now we will do some styling for the button. So this is the get the course button. Okay, here is the button. So we wanted something like this. One second, let me close this. Okay, so here is the button which we wanted. So this is done. Now we will work on this. So let's go here, and inside this div I will add some Tailwind CSS classes. So class that is going to be absolute. From left it will be 0, from bottom it will be 0, and if I save this, now the you can't see the text. Let me show you. Width will be full. Give me few moments, we will come back to that. And if I do z index of 30 and if I save this, still we are not able to see. We need flex items center, then we need justify center, and margin bottom we need 32. Okay, let me save this. So the button is here. Okay, we'll fix that. Okay, so in the span I will give some classes. Okay, so bg black. Let's do one thing, let's fix that first. Okay, as it is coming down we need at the top. Okay, so for that we need to do some styling for our image tag. So class that is going to be absolute again. Save this. Okay, now this is the button which you can see. Now what we can do, absolute, and then right we need 0, and let's save this. Okay, and from top we need 0. So it is touching to this container. Now what else we need? We need width to be full, height to be full. Then we need object cover. Let's save this. Okay, it is covering the entire screen. Okay, we will fix that. And then Z index should be 10. Okay, let me save this. Now we will do some styling for this button and I'll fix that issue which is not correct. So let's do this BG black. Save this. So now the BG is black, and on hover we need this BG to be white, and text which needs to be black, sorry, white, and on hover we need the text to be black. Okay, it's the opposite. Save this. Okay, if I hover on this, you can see we are getting this. We are changing the color of this button. Now we need the font to be uppercase, and font should be black. It should be bolder. Cursor pointer. Okay, then we need padding from left and right 6, and from top and bottom we need 2 pixels. Save this. Okay, now we need the rounded corners, so rounded full. Save this. Okay, now what else we need? I think we are missing the text size, so text to XL. Okay, now it is bigger. Now we need the transition effect, so transition, and duration we can keep it 500. So if I hover on this, it is a very smooth effect. Okay, so I think the button part is also done. Now this image is behaving differently, so for that what we can do is, in this container, okay, in the right sub container we will add a class of relative. Save this. Now the image is on the right side and this one is on the left side, and the button is also here, the text is here, so this is looking good. But as you can see, this Tailwind CSS mastery is going behind this, so we need to give some Z index. So where is that position? This is the left sub container, so here we need to give Z index of 30. Okay, now as you can see, this is at the top. So I think we have successfully finished this hero section. As it, let me remove all the borders which I have given. So remove this border, let's remove this border, and there was a last one in the right container. Save this. Okay, so now it is looking good. It is matching to our, okay, there is one thing, this empty div which we have kept, we need to work on that. So let's go to that empty div. So we need to add some classes. That's what I was telling you, that this is the reason why I have kept the empty div. We need this kind of a background. Okay, so see, this is missing here, so it is not looking that good, but here as you can see this is noticeable. So let's fix that. So let me remove this empty div from here and I'll add some CSS classes, Tailwind CSS classes. So BG gray 500, position is absolute. Okay, inset is 0, and margin top I need 16 pixels, and from margin left I need minus margin left which is 8. Save this. Okay, so now as you can see we are getting this background color of gray. So we have successfully finished styling the hero section, but once you make this smaller, it is not okay. Okay, in the small screen everything is cluttered, and in the medium screen also it is not looking good. In the large screen also it is not looking good. So we will fix that in the next lecture. Okay, and we will do some fun thing also, like as you can see this boxes of different colors here. There's a background color, okay, on the entire body. So that we will do in our next lecture, and after that we will fix the responsive thing. Okay, so in every screen you can check this is not looking proper, but our navigation is looking good. In the large screen it is looking good, in the medium also it is fixed, and in the small screen it is fixed. So in this way you can check. Okay, but this is not working properly as a responsive, so we will fix that in the coming up lectures. So this is it for this video, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.